All right, hey, how's everyone doing? I'm Noelle LeBlanc, one of your group fitness instructors here at Repsol. Everyone staying active? Well, if not, I got a solution for you today. We're going to be doing a 30-minute boxing boot camp, just like the ones that you've done here in the past. If you've never done one, please join in. If you have done one and you miss me, give us a shout out for sure. All right, so first off, you guys, we're gonna go through all the exercises. Now, if you have any modifications or injuries, I am going to give modifications for every single exercise today, okay? So what we're going to do is we're gonna find out if you're left or right-handed first. So if you are right-handed, which the majority of the population is, you're gonna step that right foot back. If you're looking at a clock now, you got 11 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock, hands are up in that guard position. Anywhere you can hear a cell phone, as long as it's not on speaker. So from here, slight bend in those knees. When you come in, our main strikes are jab, cross, hook, upper. So when we come in with that jab, or the cross, or the hook, or the upper, top two knuckles are what's going to strike that bag, or even if we're shadow boxing today, that's what you want to aim for. So when we come straight out, that jab always comes from the lead, so we're going to pivot on that lead leg. Coming straight out, we're going to exhale on that strike, top two knuckle strike. We're going to bring that recoil back in, right down. Straight in and right back, and back. So that's our jab. Cross comes from the rear, so when we come in with that cross, we're gonna pivot on that rear leg, bringing that rear knee into that lead. Arm comes straight out. We're gonna get as much of a reach as possible. Exhale on that straight, come straight back, right back. You put those two together, we got that jab cross. Now you wanna keep that chin tucked a little bit. You wanna make sure you're breathing. This is gonna come in important because, you know, if you don't breathe, could be issues. You're doing this on your own, so remember that breath. So we're going to work with different tempos. We're going to work with different gear here as well. So we'll make sure that everyone can get a proper workout. So that's our jab cross. We have two different types of hooks we're going to do. First one is a body hook. We're going to drop that arm to 90 degrees. Other arm stays. When we come in, we're going to pivot on that lead leg, top two knuckle strike, back to that guard position. Same thing with the rear. We're going to drop that arm down, straight in, back to that guard position. Where you're aiming is anywhere here, okay? When we come in with that head hook, wrist, elbow, and shoulder are parallel. So when we come in, it's the exact same motion. We're gonna pivot. Fist lands right in front of that face. So if you put that together, we got a jab, cross, body hook, and head hook. Back to that guard position, 4 breaths. From there, we got an uppercut. So because we're not just gonna be hitting a bag, if you do have a bag, perfect. If you don't, you can do a regular uppercut. So we're gonna do a body shot uppercut, which we do on the bag. So we're gonna drop that arm to 90 degrees. We're gonna pivot on that lead leg, coming straight in, top two knuckles straight. Notice my other arm stayed up. Now, if we're doing shadow boxing or with weights, you can do a proper. So we're gonna find that little oblique crunch. We're gonna pivot, we're gonna come straight up. Where you wanna finish is right by your chin. Straight up, okay? So we got that jab, cross, hook, upper. We put all that together. Jab, cross, hook, and upper. 4 breaths. From there, we only have one defensive move today. Our defensive move is easy. It's called a slip. All we're doing is slipping a punch. So we're gonna slip to the lead and the rear. So this is a slip to the lead, slip to the rear. When we slip to that side, we're gonna make sure we follow it up with another strike. Cool? All right, you guys ready to go? Perfect, that's the proper answer. All right, from here, we're gonna get warmed up. We're gonna make sure those joints are nice and warm. Everything's good to go. Then from there, it's on. All right, let's get those shoulders, elbows, wrists. Make sure you get full rotations there, all the way around. We're gonna get that torso as well. So feet just wide and shoulder width. Keep those hips square. Just turn that torso. Make sure to breathe throughout your warm-up. Take water breaks whenever you need. Today we got 3-minute rounds. We've got 4 rounds. We're gonna do 2 times through. We're gonna do 1 with our dominant stance, 1 with our non-dominant stance. Why? Because it's fun to use the other side of your brain. Perfect, throw those hooks. Beautiful, let's get those hips straight out. We're gonna come straight back in, out and back in. Other side. Beautiful, feet and knees together. Let's get those little rotations, both directions. Switch it up both ways. Beautiful, let's get those ankles. So has anyone been missing this class as much as me? I certainly hope so. All right, we're gonna get those ankles. Then we're gonna make sure that body is completely warmed up before we get going. So let's start jogging on the spot. Now you can do whatever you want in the warm up. If you wanna follow me, follow me. I will give modifications for everything. Let's get those knees up. Kick those heels back. Now, if you're doing this on your own and you want to make it longer, by all means do. Let's go into jumping jacks. Beautiful, find that squat position. Regular air squats. When you do these, make sure weight in the heels, chest up. Make sure to keep breathing. Now, options, stay with those air squats, or you can bring it into a jump squat. Make sure you land in that squat position. Back to that jog. All right, we're gonna get down, make sure those shoulders are nice and warm. So from here, inchworm those hands out, kick those feet wide, T rotation, stack those shoulders on top of one another, like so. Beautiful. From there, hold that plank, and let's go into mountain climbers. Beautiful, roll it over, right up, get that core nice and engaged. Roll it back over, from here, in, back out. Beautiful, back to that jog. Nice work, you guys. All right, 15 seconds. Fast feet. Nice work, you guys. Hold it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and break. Beautiful, you guys. Shake it out. Catch that breath. Round 1 coming at you soon. All right, you guys, so warm-up is done. Now we're on to round 1. 3 minutes, 1 minute doing on the bag or cardio. 2nd minute doing a cardio or a strength. 3rd minute, cardio or strength. So, because not everyone has a bag at home, there's a few different options. Depending on the weight of your glove, you can just use your gloves, okay? These ones here are 16 ounce, so you can use a bag if you have it. If not, gloves are just fine. Now, if you want to add a little bit more weight, you've got these. These are 3-pound dumbbells. You can use whatever you want. So all you're going to do is when you come in, you're going to come in with that jab and that cross. So still going to work on that definition of the arms, that toning, the whole bit, okay? Now, this is the funnest part. If you don't have any of those, you know what works well? Soup cans. You can use water bottles, anything you want. So, same thing, you got that jab, cross, hook, hook, okay? Soup cans. A little bit less weight, but again, you can get taller cans, you can get bigger cans, whatever you want, okay? So, round 1. We got a jab, cross, slip, cross. We got push-ups, and we got jumping jacks. So, round 1, when you're starting on that bag, jab distance away, slight bend in that elbow. So when you come in with that jab, same thing, pivot on that lead leg, exhale on that strike, that cross. You're gonna slip to that cross side, in, right back, okay? That's your 1st minute. 2nd minute, Push-ups, different variations. You decide, straight up, all the way down from those knees, or if you'd like, any incline or on the wall. Straight in, straight down, and back up. Okay, any of those work. Then we got jumping jacks, regular old jumping jacks. You can walk them. If you want to get fancy, predator. And again, you can walk, okay? So we have 3 minutes, 1 minute of each. You guys ready to go? Yeah? Perfect, let's do it. Jab, cross, slip, cross. Different options on the bed, 20 seconds. Work around the bed. Perfect. We got that option. Next option, weights. Weights in the hand. Keep that guard position. Next option, cans. Now I like tomato soup, so this is good. There you go, 1 minute gone. Next exercise, push-ups. Any variation you guys want. We're on in 3, 2, let's go. Now you're here for a minute, so guess what? Start hard, and with a little bit of modification, you do what you need to go to do to keep going. Keep going. 12 seconds. Almost there. Last 5. And break. Beautiful. Last one of those jumping jacks. You can tell my exercise for 2 days. Not doing it has taken its toll. All right, 2, 1, let's go. Now remember, you can stay with the regular, you can walk it, you can go into those predators, whatever you want. You're there for 1 minute. Try to work as much as possible for that minute. Nice work, you guys. "30 seconds. Almost there. Last 5, 2, and break. Beautiful. Round 2 coming up. All right, how's everyone doing after round 1? Round 2. Got the most basic combo, but the funnest combo, because there's so many different ways to actually split it up. So, depending on what playlist you're listening to, I want you to work with the beat on this one. So we got a jab, cross, hook, upper. So if you're hitting the bag, use those gloves. Any weight of gloves is fine if you have a heavy bag. You can also just use the gloves in shadow box. You got the same thing with those weights. Straight in, we got that jab, that cross, that hook, and that upper. Like so. Then you got the cans. straight in, same thing, hold those cans, make sure you have a nice tight fist, straight in, like so, okay? From the jab, cross, hook, upper, we have hollow rocks. And then we have tuck jumps or jump squats. So, hollow rock, not a lot of variation for this one. The only option is let those feet come to the ground. We don't want to do that because we want to keep that core engaged, have that little C curve in that spine, and we want to go for as long as possible. Reset, come back into it the exact same way. Then, next option, tuck jump, like so, straight down, jump squat. Now your option for a tuck jump, knee taps. Option for your jump squat, straight down, regular air squats. Your other option for the jump squats, stay in that squat position, little hops, like so, okay? Round 2, you guys. I hope you're ready. We'll start the opposite this time. Tomato soup first. All right, 3, 2, let's go. And we got those weights. Now again, you can use any weight or dumbbells you want. Just remember, you're doing it for a minute. Then, of course, my favorite, nothing beats this. Get in that bag. Straight in. Start that jab distance. And break. Beautiful.
2, 1.
Perfect. Easiest way to get those hollow rocks started. Start those legs up. Find that little C curve in your spine. And I want you to rock back and forth. Hands can be wherever they're comfortable. Down by the side. Up behind your head. Up in front. You can use it for momentum. You want to go for as long as you can. Not letting those feet touch the ground. But bringing them as low as possible. Is it fun? For those of you that have been to my class, I'm sure you know. I love me some hollow rocks. And break, beautiful. Last one we got are those tuck jumps, jump squats, or we've got all the different mods for them. We're on in 3, 2, let's go with those jump squats. Tuck jumps are up, like so. Option for those, knee tap. If you want to get a little bit more creative, get those feet right out there. From there, we got those jump squats. Straight down, jump it up, come down into that squat position. Straight up and down. From there, option, regular squats. Make sure the weight stays in those heels. Keep that chest up. Make sure you're breathing. Next option for those squats. From here, find that squat position. Hold it. Little jumps. Those targets all your body. Believe it or not, it's Noelle's fun. 3, 2, and break. Well done. Round 2 is done. All right, you guys, round 3. So we're gonna do this one orthodox as well. So this is a slip, hook, slip, slip, hook. So there's a whole bunch of different ways to do it. First thing is if you're on a bag, you wanna make sure you're that jab distance away. So we're gonna slip to the rear side, back here. We're gonna come in with that hook. From there, we're gonna slip back, slip to the lead, come in with a hook. So it's left, 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 right, right. Okay? So we got that slip to the rear, then that hook. Slip back to the rear, slip to the lead for that other hook. And in, okay? So if you're doing it with the weights or the soup cans, it's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is you're going to do a little bit to a side, come in with that hook, straight back, over, other hook. Slip, hook, slip, slip, hook. Okay? Back to that guard position between each one. Same thing with the soup cans. You're gonna grab those bad boys, straight in, slip, hook, slip, slip, hook. Okay? So you're striking with both hands. Have a little fun with that. Next one. A lot of people always ask for these, so I figured why not. So, wall sits. Straight down, knees at a 90-degree angle, hands are not resting. So, to make it harder, keep those legs together. Easier, legs farther apart. Bring yourself up if you have issues with your knees. Don't go down as low, okay? If you have any problems, come down, hold it for as long as you can. Use those hands to get you back up, okay? Then our last exercise, we have a long jump to some hops back. So depending on the throwback playlist you're listening to when you do this is good. So, long jump, hop back, okay? Now your option for this, long lunge, little jog back, okay? A few different options there for you. You ready? That's what I thought. Let's do it. With the soup cans first. We've got that slip, hook, slip, slip, hook, slip, hook, slip, slip, hook. With the weights. Again, to make this more intense, use different weights. Slip, hook, slip, slip, hook, slip, hook. With the gloves. Straight on, gloves are on. Start with that slip. Remember your pivots, remember to breathe. I'm not breathing because I'm talking instead. Perfect, all right. Then we have those wall sits. We're gonna come over to find a wall. Any wall will work. If you have your gloves on, you can keep your gloves on. Again, you can start with the hardest one. Work your way down, okay? So find it. Find what you perceive that you can do for that full minute, okay? So you're gonna hold it as long as you can. Again, with or without the gloves. Again, if you have a good playlist, feel free to dance. It's only you, your cat or dog, your significant other, in your house. Have some fun with it. Hold it. Take those legs out. Do whatever you need to hold it for that full minute, okay? This is gonna engage your entire body. Please don't forget to breathe. Everyone forgets to breathe. Nice work, you guys. Keep holding it. I have no idea how much time I have left. Oh, good, 5. I like it. Make sure you can see your timer. And break. Beautiful. All right, next one. We got that long jump to that hop back. Now you got a few different options on this one. First one, of course, is that long jump and then hop back. So we're gonna do as big a jump as you can. Hop it back. From here, long jump again. Hop it back. Now your option, long lunge, straight up. Long lunge, straight up. Jog it back, okay? When you do that long lunge, keep that chest up. Straight down. Now if you're doing this, make sure you alternate those legs. The starting leg and the finishing leg. Okay? You're doing those hops. Make sure to land with soft knees. Okay? Straight forwards, straight backwards. Straight in, back up, Jog it back. Now you can also add that hop in there if you want. It's entirely up to you. And break. Nice work, you guys. Round 3 done. All right, you guys, our last combo, round 4. We got a jab, cross, slip, slip, jab, cross. Now I'm gonna give you an option on this one. You could take that slip, slip out, okay? So it could just be a jab, cross, jab, cross. So, jab distance away from that bag. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in with that jab, that cross, slip, slip, jab, cross. Now your option, do a jab, cross, reset. Whenever you're doing that type of combo, always come back. We're not gonna do this, okay? We're not Tyrannosaurus Rexes, okay? Reset, reset, okay? Make sure you're pivoting, make sure you exhale on every strike. Same thing if we're using the weights or the cans. Straight up, make sure you start and finish in that guard position. So jab, cross, slip, slip, jab, cross. Option, jab, cross, reset, okay? What you wanna make sure when you're using anything weighted, as soon as you feel those shoulders creeping, reset, okay? Same thing with the cans. Straight in, jab, cross, slip, slip, jab, cross, or jab, cross, reset, okay? From there, our last round, we got a break dancer and we got toe taps. So, break dancer, shins are parallel. We're gonna come straight out, straight out. Now your option, from the knees, cross the knees, take that leg out. Cross the knees, take that leg out. Option as well, straight up, just take that toe, tap it out. Now, any of these can be done from a downward dog position. If you have shoulder issues, knee issues, bring it up to a standing curtsy, okay? Straight out. Then, we got toe taps. Done on any higher surface, straight in, like so. You can walk it if you want, toes out, any of the above, okay? You ready for round 4? Perfect, all right. Let's do it. 1 minute each exercise, you guys. Jab, cross, slip, slip, jab, cross, or jab, cross, jab, cross. Or you got the weights. Same thing, hands up. Now remember, you can change it up. Reset. Reset. And my favorite, right on the bags. Start that jab distance, slip into that elbow. Reset. Now, if you have the room, move around that bag. Like so. Next exercise, break dancers. You can keep your gloves on. You can even use those weights if you want. So from here, shins are parallel. Your first option, straight up and out. Like so. Now your option from here, take one knee across, kick it out. Bring it back over, kick it out, okay? You want to get that little torso twist. Straight up, kick it out. From there, if all those don't work, right into that curtsy. Straight down. Now you can make this curtsy as big or as little as you want. Straight down and back up. Foot can come down, or you can keep that foot up. Like so. Last one, those toe taps. Straight in. 5 seconds. Now you don't have to have a high surface for this. It could be anything. Bring it back to that walk. Or tap it out. You can also tap it out on the ground. Just remember to breathe. Nice work, you guys. Keep going. You're almost halfway. Last 20. Last 50. Nice work, you guys. Right to the end. 3, 2, and break. Beautiful. Round 4, done. All right, you guys, how's everyone doing? So remember at the beginning I gave you guys the option, you guys can do all of that. So if you know the difference between orthodox and southpaw, you're quite welcome. So if your feet shoulder width apart, if you step that right foot back because orthodox was your dominant, now if you want, you can do everything the exact opposite. Right foot's gonna be at about 1 o'clock, left foot's at about 7 or 8, hands are in. So if you're gonna do everything the exact opposite, remember that jab was coming from that left hand, so now it's gonna come from that right hand. So this, your right side is going to be your lead. You have that option. Now, what we're doing right here is we just did about 22 minutes of work. We're going to do a Tabata after that to make it 25. So that's your warm up, your 4 rounds, and the cool down, meaning core. If you want to make it longer, you can do all 4 of those rounds. You can rewind this video. You can do all 4 of those rounds one more time. Now you can do it orthodox or southpaw. It's entirely up to you. Depends on how much you want to think. Depends on how much you've been working, how much you've been sitting at home. So the choice is yours. So the last little bit we're going to do is what's called a Tabata. So a Tabata is 4 minutes of work, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Any timer will work for it. If you want, there's some good ones out there just on apps on your iPhone or whatever. By all means, download one. Some of them come with a Tabata. All you want to do is 4 minutes of work, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, okay? What I'm going to show you is just the first round. So we have 4 exercises. We got a sit-up, jab, cross. We got a sit-up, back fist, or a Russian twist. We got a V-hold toe touch. And we also got a V-hold chest, or sorry, jab, cross, sprint. So if you have a bag, you can do any of these on the bag. I'll show both, okay? So you can actually do all of these exercises on or off the bag, okay? So we got 20 seconds work, 10 seconds off. I'll show you the first minute 20 of what we're doing. All right, so your first one, 20 seconds. Sit up, jab, cross. So underneath that bag, straight up, straight in. Now you can do this with or without your gloves. Option, air strike. Straight up, straight that air. All the way up, you decide. Then 10 seconds break. Then the next one, when you're coming straight down, turn over to that side, come in with a back fist. Straight up and a back fist. So that's your first one. Straight down, up, and in. Now, if you don't have a bag, Russian twist. If you want to get deeper into it, back fist the floor. You can keep those feet up in the air, whatever you want. Just remember to breathe, which I'm not doing. So do it. Then our next one, we got that V hold heel reach. So we're gonna reach those heels up, like so. Straight up, tap that bag. You could do it without a bag. Straight up, tap those heels. Now, that's hard on the back of the hip flexors, hands behind. You can do it there as well. You can come down to those forearms. Straight down, like so, okay? Next one, and your last one. We got that V hold, little jab crosses. So, right underneath the bag, like so. You can come back. Feet can be down on the ground. Little jab cross air strikes. Same thing underneath the bag. Straight in, Keep that angle. Now, the deeper the angle, the harder it's going to be. All right, so the Tabata that we just did one round. You're going to do 2 rounds, okay? So you're just going to rewind that tape and do it again, or you can do it on your own, okay? From there, all we're going to do is finish it off with some stretches. Then your workout is done. So, straight up in the air, reach those arms straight back. I want you guys to get a nice stretch over to one side. Make sure to breathe. Over to the other. Beautiful. Take those arms behind that back, shoulders back and down. We're going to look up and down. Perfect. Then we're going to look side to side. Beautiful. Let's take one arm across the other. Now again, you can hold these stretches for as long as you need. You can get deeper into them if you want. Whatever you need. Just make sure you get a nice stretch and that you're drinking lots of water after you're done. Hope everyone had fun. I did. Look at how sweaty I am. Doesn't Repsol know great tank tops and sweat don't work together? Take that arm straight back. So when you're doing this, you're reaching straight down the center of that back. This arm here is just for a little bit of pressure. Just get a nice stretch in that tricep. Bring those arms back down. Switch it up. Beautiful. Let's shake out those arms, you guys. From here, let's step one leg nice and far back. Long runner's lunge. We're going to turn towards that bent knee in the front. Stretching out the quads on this one. To get deeper into it if you want, take that arm and come straight up and over. From there, we're going to straighten that front leg. Hands on either side. To get deeper into this, pull that hip back on this side. Bring those toes up towards the ceiling. When you do this, you're going to get a stretch in the hamstring as well as the calf. From there, we're going to go into that figure 4, otherwise known as the pigeon or the pigeon. You can stay up on those forearms, or you can come down. Sorry, stay up on those palms or come down to those forearms. Whatever is comfortable for you. To get deeper into it, you can turn towards that knee in the front. Beautiful. Now we're going to leave that left knee down on the ground. Come straight forward, turn towards that knee. Same as the other side, if you turn towards it, or if you came up and over, you're going to do the exact same thing all over again. Straighten that front leg. Hands on either side. Now again, feel free to hold these stretches for as long as you want. This is your time, your workout. Beautiful. Figure 4 it. Again, do both sides the exact same as you did the other side. Beautiful. From there, come to that tabletop. We're going to tuck those toes in. Come into that downward dog position. We're going to stretch out those calves. From there, let's walk those hands and feet together. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. A couple of shoulder rolls. Finish it off in that fight guard position. And then guess what's next? Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done today, you guys. Again, my name's Noelle. This is Repsol Sports Center. Have a beautiful day.